Hi, friends. Welcome to the another episode of Rumble Talk. Um, and this is probably season one, episode three. And today's topic is gout. Here, gout, because I have I'm facing gout. I was unable to go on a trip today. My family and few other neighbors were going to Mysore. I was unable to go, so I missed the trip because my gout pain, which is kind of arthritis, just flared up. And to make sure that I don't get it even worse somewhere on the road, I just to stay home, though I feel disappointed. But it is better safe than sorry. So, what is gout? Um, Many of you would see whoever faces gout can faces specific kind of a pain. This pain comes on your toe, and that toe generally for me it has been on my the first finger, that is the thumb of the toe. Both the legs I have now got this excruciating pain on the thumbs, and this pain would slowly build, but it would escalate very fast. It's like it would slowly start 2 days, 3 days, and then suddenly on a day, just one meal, just something you have eaten, something you've not slept properly, and it would just flare up. So it's the flare up is the right word, because the escalation of the pain is very very fast. And problem is this pain. I have tried ointments, I have tried cold pack, hot pack, nothing works. The only thing that sometimes works for me is coffee, and definitely the medicine. Now I guess medicine is the only thing that works. Previously it used to happen like few between few months. Now it happens like every few weeks, which is why I'm more concerned. And so let's first get to the concept of what is gout, right? So gout is the specifically, if you see gout, it is a term that is given to a kind of arthritis that happens because of formation of crystals. The crystals are basically uric acid crystals. They actually get accumulated in your joints, and these uric acid is then forms crystals. And since these form crystals, it impacts your cartilages of your joints, and can create severe pain, and the pain can be very debilitating. I'm not saying the right word. It can hamper your movement. You can't even walk, and it will swell. Your thumbs or joints will swell, and it would have a very bad impact on your you can't, I mean, with that pain, it will have a very bad impact on your life, because you can't do anything. You can't walk properly. You can't sleep properly, because even if you by mistake touch it also, right? And then also that pain would really feel you'll just feel that severe pain. That's what, at least what's the pain is like. So what causes it, right? To be honest, I'm not even very sure. The only thing I know is when your uric acid level goes beyond a point, at that time there is high probability of this uric acid crystallization to happen, and gout pain to come. But you'd get some indication like a day or before. You would start having that small pain, less pain, till it flares up. But once it flares up, the only way you can do is have the medication. At that time, at least with the medication, the pain and that swelling would at least be manageable, and would try to come on. And you have to definitely, so what are the causes of this gout, right? The typically, in my experience, what I've seen is if I have not slept well, if let's say my bowel movement is not right, let's say I have constipation, I don't drink water enough, I think, and also let's say I have not slept properly, or my lifestyle, it's a lifestyle disease if you say gout, right? So if you don't sleep, you don't eat properly, so it's told that gout happens because of uh, if the purines are not able to the purines break, and when the purines break, to break purines, uric acid is generated. And let's say and so this is the cycle, right? You eat something, right? Let's say that whatever you eat, it has high purine. Now because of the high purine, body generates, to digest it, generates uric acid. Now what happens is your body has a mechanism, and that body mechanism is there to excrete it. But let's say for some reason it's not going out. So what are the best ways your uric acid goes out? It goes out of your bowel, okay, or through your urine, because that's uric acid. Let's say you are not so if urine is not happening properly, or let's say your bowel is not happening properly, right? So generally associated with that, what would happen is it would slowly accumulate, right? It's not getting broken properly, and if it's not getting broken properly, it accumulates somewhere. Through it goes through your blood streams and accumulates somewhere, and where it accumulates at your joints, and that's where it forms. When it accumulates, it forms crystals, and that causes the pain. At least that is what I understand at a high level. I'm sorry if I went fast. Please go back, record, see the recording, but understand. Try to understand it. And there are a lot of great resources. Internet is filled with good resources. Sometimes some are misleading and some are useful, but generally the accepted fact is, at least in the medical community, is that purines are what mostly may create. Again, purines can be different types. There can be vegetable purine and non-vegetable purine. So non-veg purine. So vegetable purine is primarily, that is, comes from plants and vegetarian diet, and the non-veg purine may come from like red meat and other items. Also, alcohol has purine, specifically something like beer. Beer is very high on sugar and hops, and typically that creates more purine. And that purine can have this kind of flare up, that more purine, then more uric acid is required and more accumulation. And if you have constipation, all of these three together can contribute to your gout. So what are the ways to deal with this? One is control your food, control your habit, drink more water, sleep properly, take less stress, right? And then also take your medication, because sometimes what happens, this flare up happens, right? And it goes down, we take medication and forget, like just like me, I take medication, and when the course ends, I stop it. Generally typically the medication that doctors suggest is this medication. I can't show, but I can I'll put a link to this. It is known as febuxostat tablets, 40 mg. Febuxostat is the I would say the medical combination, but you get, it's a generic medicine, so you will get the one that I get, the brand is Furic 40 mg. You will get some other name, so it's a generic, so you will get different brands, but the main combination is febuxostat tablets 40 mg, and this typically you should eat once every day, even when normal times. And if you suspect, if let's say you're not sleeping well or you're having constipation, better take this medication, right? And when during flare up, I take 2, but you can take 1. That way what happens is that you are at least doctor says 1, I take 2, just to make sure that my uric acid level goes down. I don't know any side effects of this medicine. This medicine is very safe. Apart from that, when flare up happens, there are 2 types of medication. One is let me show that. So one is this kind of medication you get, yellow tablets, but main thing is etoricoxib and paracetamol tablets. We call it Etric P. And then there is for gastric, because this may create gastric. This is anti-inflammatory, non-steroid kind of tablets. Even ibuprofen can help. I think anything which is anti-inflammable and painkiller would work. Just check with your doctors, and please don't take any of these medications that I've told, as because I'm not a doctor. So please, and then to go with is any antacid. Typically, my doctor will give Rabiros 20, which is rabeprazole gastro-resistant tablets, 20 mg. So again, as I said, please consult your doctor, and specifically I consult to an orthopedic, generally an orthopedic or a general practitioner you can do, but best is orthopedic, because I have shown to an orthopedic and he was kind enough. So they will do an X-ray. They will also check your uric acid test. By the uric acid test, you would know that if you have your high uric acid levels, which is contributing to your pain. So as I said, it is arthritis. What kind of arthritis, I don't know. Again, please check, talk to your doctor. And also probably there are better videos from better medical practitioners on YouTube. Check them out. At the end of the day, as I said, doctor is your best friend. And food wise, right? So this is where it is conflicting, right? You don't drink booze, so beer obviously out from me. Hard drinks, as long as you drink more water, you are in control. Like, you don't drink a full bottle of, let's say, whiskey or something like vodka. You remain in your control, and also drink enough water. Go and piss enough. Sorry, piss. I should know. You should urinate more. Sorry. The more you urinate, I think that's the only way. You drink more water, you urinate. It's like the same kind of, if you have kidney stone, you drink more water so that the stone goes off. Same way, you drink more water. This crystal, the crystal thing has to be, obviously medicine is required, but for your uric acid levels, it is best if you drink more water and goes through urine. And also try to sleep well, rest. Rest is the most important thing in case of gout. Put your, wherever, if you have, you mostly have in my thumb, so generally I can't put my legs also, so don't walk more. Keep a pillow while sleeping. Keep a pillow under your, like a pillow, this is a pillow, you put your leg under your pillow and then rest. So this is the best way I can say you can save yourself from not save, but at least overcome gout. So I am not so the only way to, as I said, to save from gout is control your diet, control excesses, like avoid sugar, and also booze, right? Control it. Once after age, better control yourself. Don't abuse your body. I abused myself till like late 30s, and when I'm in 40s I got gout. So I'm like late 30s, I got gout. So same way, you have an age and learn the limits of your body for that age. So have more greens. Green vegetables are good. And also control your specifically red meat. There is a certain side of fish, sea fish, or they're kind of like prawns. So just check that out, what you eat. Sometimes it has to be, you have to mix and match. Sometimes even I eating cauliflower, right, it gives me flare-ups. So you don't know which is your bad day. Even sometimes eating pulses like dal, right? We are Indians, we eat dal. Even those pulses you eat sometime, and you've not done your bowel movements, or you've not drank enough water, you can, and you don't sleep. All this combined together will create. So main thing is your lifestyle. Improve your lifestyle, be well, and always have your medication. If you are already a patient, have your medication to the side. And as I said, please drink a lot of water, and if possible, have this medicine Furic 40 mg, and please check with your doctor. Okay, yeah, I think I am done for my rumble talk. But at least if nobody sees, I will see this. I'll feel my responsibility and probably take care of it in future. Thank you. Bye.